trademark after the expiry of this agreement. So you have to mention all these things. May be useful for obtaining a finance also, a valuable business assets, because people can identify by their brand names. Trademark protection is the absolute right prevents others from marketing products under using the same or the confusing similar marks. Like I have already discussed, this dairy, this dairy, this dairy. These all are confusing marks. The people can get confused by the similar brand. Be careful when you are choosing brand name. You have to read the spelling and the identification. It promotes the customer loyalty, reputations, image of the company also. It provides courage in every market where business operates. Registered marks may be licensed or franchised the company. So this is the scopes of the trademark protection. You will get a exclusive rights that nobody can use your trademark without and it is the case of the trademark infringement also. You can prevent others from using identical or similar trademarks also. So there are different types of the trademark. First one is the trademark in which you distinguish the goods from one person to another. Like you are providing the products to the market, that is called the trade. And there is another mark that is called the service mark. You have seen the first slide, like there is a mention is the TM, SM and R. So there are three symbols, TM, SM and R. TM is used for the trademark and we have the trademark that is used as a trademark. Not see in the TM after the filing, you can use as a without the filing also TM. And R, after the complete procedure of the trademark registration, you will get a registered trademark certificate and you can write a R. SM is for the service mark, like in which you are providing the services to the customer, like fishing services, restaurant services. These all are the services, courier services. To distinguish the services from one person to another person. Collecting marks apply by the group of association, like members of the association, like Quality Agreement Association, it's called collecting marks. Is CM marks, these all are the collecting marks, is applied by the member of the association. Certification mark like ISI, ISO, UMA, ACMA. Certification marks identify the characteristics of the goods. These represent the quality of the goods. You have to follow the particulars, all the standards of the goods. Then you will get a ISI mark, ISO mark. Which you have to follow that criteria to get these marks. You have to follow these things and then you will get a certification. Certification marks is also the part of the trademark. You get a certification marks also applied by the group of the association or the companies who follow this type of certifications. Well-known marks like Mercedes, Times, Data, is having a good reputation in the market and the stronger protection in the market. Then people can identify by the images that even I have asked you to suppose if one brand name is out in class 1 and you are applying in class 7 for the route. But if it is a well-known mark and your trademark will not get considered in all the marks. So be careful when you are selecting a trademarks. So these are the trademarks which we are using 6 AM to 10 AM. All are registered trademarks. In the morning you can see our phone or watch for the time that is protected as a trademark institution like citizens and technically for the daily routines we can use toothpaste, coffee, Nescafe, and we can use soap, we can use jams that is also protected as a trademark institution. And we can use trust tools, these will be somewhere, then we can use the legal brand names are registered. We can use laptops and the computer which is also protected. So trademark is playing a very important role in our daily routines. So these all are the registered trademark and having a very good identity in the markets. Which one is original? I think everybody knows that people connected to Domino's Girls, but Domino's Girls also having branches in the market. So people may get confused, but it is not necessary that the product is somehow like similar to each other, but they will get a registration if they get similar to each other and having a distinguishness in the markets. Honda and Hyundai. If you can convert Honda into telephone, it would like somehow is a Hyundai. But both marks having a goodwill in the market, then people can identify even the product is somehow is similar to each other, but they will get registered because they have a goodwill in the market and having an identity in the markets. Good sale in the market. So this is very important, especially because most of the time in the cosmetic products people get confused. One of the famous product is the Fair and Lovely, and the Fair and Love, and third one is the Fair Money. Obviously, when you are selling a fairness name, then you are using the word fair. And you are using a fair, like suppose if you are selling a pharmaceutical product, you are using a pharmaceutical, and if you are selling a word surgical product, then and surgical, healthcare, and restaurant, hotel. So these all are the descriptive words and the generic words. And these words may be used, but maybe these both brand names are similar, Fair and Lovely and Pura. But Fair and Lovely is the totally distinguished word. Maybe its hallmark is entirely different from the Fair and Lovely. So these people maybe don't even they SSC is also mentioned there. So it is a distinguishedness. Their brand name is entirely different from the Fair and Lovely. Sometimes people are using artistic word. Maybe the label is similar, but the spelling is different. So this is also the example of the counterfeit goods. Atol, Tepol, Pure Well. So phonetically brand names also are not allowed. Suppose if you are selling a brand name which is phonetically similar to each other, like OK and Ole. One alphabet is different, A and A. The shape of the good is similar and the font style is also similar. So this is the direct example of the trademark infringement. Or fruity and fruity. The defendant is said this is a fruit juice and we are selling a fruit juice. In this product, this is a fruit in and this is a fruity. Maybe the both product is phonetically not similar to each other, fruity and fruity, but the label of the good is similar. Shape of the good is also similar. This is want to confuse the customer that this product is belongs to the fruity. So this is also the example of the trademark infringement. This area and the shape of the label is also similar. That design, spelling is different. The font style is also similar. This is another example. But be careful in the case of the trademark when you are choosing the trademarks. Suppose you are taking a medicine, a Medrol 200, and doctor is recommending for Trademarks 200. But next time, if you are changing some chemist and maybe you are purchasing medicine Medrol on the basis of the brand name, Medrol, and Medrol. All the brand names having a similar spelling or the phonetically similar to each other. Suppose if you are taking a Ismaprazole on the basis of on the behalf of Trademarks. Maybe it is used for the gastric reflux, but if you are taking a daily albendazole on the place of Trademarks, so maybe it's a life-threatening also. You are taking a wrong medication. So trademark plays a very important role, especially in the case of the pharmaceuticals also. Because if your brand name, if you are not taking a right medication or the confusion of the brand name, so sometimes it's a life-threatening also. So be careful when you are choosing a medicine, you have to read the chemical name also. Because chemical name is identified by the important for the patients, not the brand name in this case. Sometimes people are using changing the name by adding some new words like you like gasoline, you start gasoline. So this is the way to get a trademark registration, but these are not allowed. This company are very aware about their brand names. This is the best global brand name for 2024. Apple is the number one position and having a $488 billion business, pending value of the brand names of Apple, and followed by Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Samsung, Toyota, Coca-Cola, Mercedes, McDonald's, BMW. So this every year they can identify by the goodwill of their brand names in the market and by the reputation in the market, and the sale value also matters. Most valuable brands in India in 2024 by brand value in US dollars is Trademarks Services, HDFC Banks, Airtel, Infosys, State Bank of India, IIC. Most banking systems are there, and the consultancy services is providing the identity in the market on the basis of banking. Copyright traders protection. This is very interesting because trademark is not only the protection of the name, it is also protection of the trade dress also, the identity of the label also, the trademark protection, Parle-G. It is just a old product around 25 years. People can identify the label of the products. So this is the identification of the products. Move. Suppose one medicine is coming in the market, MOOP, useful for the pain relief. If somebody can say the medicine by the spelling of MOPE for the diabetic patients. So people get confused that is the MOOP, MOPE or MOOP. So phonetically brand name, this is the reason phonetically brand name is not allowed, because they may confuse the customer by the spelling of the or the phonetically pronounced the brand. So this type of brand names are also not allowed by the trademark registry. This is the administrative status of the trademark registry done by the Department of Industrial Policy, National Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and followed by the Controller General of Design and Trademark. The trademark registry with the 5 offices of Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, and Ahmedabad. These 5 offices is divided upon the jurisdictions. Suppose if you are filing a trademark from Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Goa, and your application is forwarded to Mumbai, then Gujarat, Rajasthan, Rajasthan, for you have to file the trademark registry in Chennai, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. This is divided according to the jurisdictions, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, and Himachal Pradesh. So through the trademark registry. How to select a trademark? So this is the importance questions. Suppose you want to start become an entrepreneur. The first question is rise, how to select a trademark? Because most of the people come to me and say, sir, what is the criteria? What is the basic criteria to select a trademark? Most of the time people say that the Pandit ji ne naam bataya. The religious names, sometimes religious names may get refused by the trademark registry because these names are not allowed because of this religious natures. So selection of the trademark is very important. Suppose your word must be easy to spell, easy to remember, like Sony, Tata, Bata, Reliance. These are the easy words to spell. You may also point some words like which is having no meaning in the dictionary, like Kodak and Data. Kodak and Data has no meaning in the dictionary, but people can identify Data is related to some product which is manufactured by the mill, and Kodak is related to the photographs. These people can identify the spelling, but it has no meaning in the dictionary. So point word are easy to get registration in the trademark registry. So this is better way to get the trademark. You must point word name and maybe some adding 5 alphabets and make a brand name popular name. But mark should not be according to a geographical name like Ghana Steel, Chandigarh Salt, Delhi Pharmaceutical. Avoid such type of name which is related to some geographical name. Most of the time people get a name by the geographical name, but they will get a rights on the label, the representation of the mark, like logo of the mark. But they will not get a monopoly rights of the words like Ghana, Chandigarh. They will not get a monopoly rights of the words which is related to the religions, geographical name. We will not get a registration name also for any religious name like Om, Omkar. This type of brand names are not allowed by the trademark registry. Avoid word which describe the quality of the goods, like best, perfect, super, premium, supreme. These type of things represent the quality of the goods. A milk, and you are choosing a brand name pure milk. Obviously, milk is pure. So these type of word which describe the quality of the goods. This type, like if you are selling a furniture like perfect furniture, your perfect paintings, perfect glasses. So this type of words may be descriptive in nature and describe the quality. As you've seen, the data has no meaning in dictionary. So how you can protect a trademark? You can protect in India. You have to file your application in India to the trademark registry office. Or if you want to file a trademark outside the India, then you can submit by 2 ways. Either you can directly apply to the legal routes of that country, or you can submit by the international routes. International routes, you can submit your application by the Madrid Protocol. Madrid Protocol now has a 150 members countries and 131 countries and 150 members. So this is the best way to file the trademark application to the Madrid Protocol if you are running your business in India. So Madrid Protocol, India has joined the Madrid Protocol in 8 July 2013. And what is the benefit of the Madrid Protocol? It allows the Indian trademark owners to file a trademark application internationally by a single application. By a single application, you get rights in multiple countries. But the certification granted by the particular database, Madrid Protocol just help you to submit the application in multiple countries. And this is run by with the help of the World Intellectual Property Administration. The Madrid system just streamlines the process and reduces the cost compared to filing the separate application in each country. Suppose if you are filing the application in China and USA and other countries, then you have to submit a separate application in each country and you have to find out the way you submit the fees in each country. But with the help of Madrid protocols, you have to submit the single application and you have to submit the payment mode in the single way to the Madrid protocols. What is the brief and benefits of the Madrid systems? It just helps us simplify trademark registration process, and Indian business can now register their trademark in multiple countries through a single application, making the process more cost effective and less time consuming. It is a centralized management system which helps the trademark applications, renewals, and other process by the help of the merit system. It increases the global reach also. If your trademark is filed to the merit protocol, anybody can search it for your trademark application is available in the merit database also. But this is also beneficial for the micro, small, and the medium enterprises, particularly for the medium size that may lack the resources to file a separate trademark application in multiple countries. And merit protocols also align the trademark system with international standards, protecting the international aggression. So what is the process of the trademark registration? Initially, you have to search your trademark. Either it is not a descriptive in nature and the phonetical in nature. We will show you the some trademark search engine also where you can find out the how you can search your trademark applications. And you can search your trademark application even nowadays. Trademark registry has AI method to find out the trademark registration process. You just before searching of your trademark application, you ensure that you are not copying anyone else's brand name or look like a similar to any other brand names. Trademark searching by submit your trademark application by online mode and by offline mode also. For online mode, you will get a 10% rebate for the filing of the trademark application process. You have a class 2 digital, class 2 or class 3 digital signature, and you have to register your portal to online mode and you can submit your trademark application to online portal. Then after the filing of the application, either your trademark will be accepted or rejected. It depends on your trademark. Suppose if your brand name is RAHL and obviously some person is selling the goods by the name of RAHL. So this name is cited and this name is phonetically. So maybe your trademark is objected because the similar brand names, this is phonetically similar, is already available in the trademark registry in the same class. So this is the reason of the objection. If your trademark is not accepted, then your trademark will be published in the trademark journal. And trademark journals allows 4 months to the other parties. If somebody has some objection or objection for the registration of the trademark, then they will file the opposition to the trademark registry. Then after the filing of the trademark opposition, the applicant has submitted the counter statement within the stipulated time within the 2 months of the submission of the trademark opposition. Then if there is a no opposition filed by the any other party, then your trademark will be registered. So this is the whole procedure. Then if your trademark is objected by the trademark registry, then you have to submit the reply to the trademark registry that your trademark is entirely different from the second one. Then if the examiner is satisfied by your trademark, then it will be accepted. Permit may be refused. It depends on your trademark that how you want to submit your application. So this is the procedure of the trademark registration process. So you can also file your trademark by retail notices. You can hire any advocate or any entrepreneurs can answer file the trademark. This is the copy of the trademark certificate. After the complete procedure, you will get a certificate that your trademark is registered. You will get a trademark registration for the 10 years from the date of the filing, not from the date of the registration. You will get a right for the 10 years, 14.24, not from the grants. It's like patent. In the case of the patent, you will get right from the date of the filing. This is the website of the IIC.gov.in. You click on the trademark options, then you have to click on the analytics, then you click on the public search. Trademark, analytics and the public search. This is the website ipindia.gov.in. Then you will get a search engine, public search engine, where anybody can search their brand names. You can search by the start with the brand names and you will get it. You have to enter in the, you have entered the brand name L and the class is for 5. Class 5 is for the medicinal preparation, and for the pharmaceutical, nutraceutical. You have to enter the capture and after that you will get a search report like this. Elna Nutraceuticals, Elna Biotex. All the brand names are first and second are the first is the registered, second is the accepted and advertised, and third one is the public. First one is the registered meaning 3rd September 1946. People are aware for the protection of their brand name from last decades. Discipline X, filed in 17th May 1971. Discipline CV 1989. Stand for the surgical items. Now you can see that many people are using the word medical devices. Medical device is a descriptive word, but ornament is a distinguished word. Ornament oncology. SFM is a distinguished word. Because people can use the descriptive words at the pharmaceutical, medical devices and surgical. These are all are the descriptive words may be used, but first word must be a distinguished in nature. Hospital is class 44. Then anybody can use hospital words as because hospital is a descriptive words. For the online filing, you have to submit fees 4,500 and you have to submit the form TMA. There are total 8 forms and this is very easy trademark application. TMA you have to submit for the initial filing of the application. It is a single page application where you have to enter the name of the applicant, address of the applicant, brand name, if any images are visible. So you can just mark your date that your trademark get expire on that. Now is the geographical indications. Geographical indication is basically entered in India with the help of the Geographical Indication Act in September 2003. Geographical indications is the indication to identify the agricultural goods, natural goods, and the manufactured goods originating from a particular territory in the India. It should have a special characters and the quality of the goods based upon the climatic or the production characteristics unique to a particular region. And the geographical indication is not granted to any single region. It is granted to the group of the cluster of the association or person which is located in the particular territory. And this is granted only to the manufacturers, not to the traders. Those people are manufacturers in the particular regions not asked. Few they will get a trademark, geographical registration. And this is a collective rights. As opposed to, this is not a private right, it is a collective rights. And any association of persons, producer, organization established under the some law can apply for individual, any startup, any MSMEs, any single entity. But geographical indication is granted to the company, some association, organizations, not to any individuals. So GI is closely related to a trademark, but they having a different identity. Both indicated product origin. One is the origin from one single entity, and one origin is a particular community, the particular society. So this is the difference between the trademarks and the geographical indications. Most of the time people get confused how we can distinguish with the GI or the trademark. GI is given to the society, to the community, and trademark is related to the single entity. Thank you so much. If you have any questions related to the trademark, you are free to ask.
Thank you so much, sir, for walking us through all the aspects of trademark and geographical education. Now I request participants, please either raise your hands or you could type in the chat box for any queries. I think we have two participants who have raised their hands. Vigeshwara, yeah, you can unmute yourself and please raise your hand. I think your voice is unclear. Could you please be louder? Vigeshwara, are you there?
Someone has asked the question in the chat box. Does the application register patent agent? In the case of trademark, you can submit trademark application by yourself also, and you can submit the application with the help of advocate, with the help of trademark agent, with the help of CS, with the help of CA. So, like to submit the trademark application, but it is not necessary you have to submit the application to some agent. You can also submit your application. It is very easy.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I think we have one more chance raised by Ahmed FK.
Yes, somebody has asked the question, can everyone use geographical application? Only authorized user will be eligible. Suppose geographical indication is to some associate, some organization, then they people will, then you have to apply for them as a authorized user to the government of India. Then they people next to use that geographical indication. But the criteria is that your manufacturing unit or your belongs to particular region only. It is not that you are manufacturing this in other region. Your region must be that particular geography. Then you can file to the nice users.
I think, Vignesh, do you have any questions? I think you're unmuted. If you don't have, please unmute yourself. And we have one more question, sir, in the chat box. What are the cybersecurity risks involved in online trademark filing and promoting address to India?
There is no cybersecurity risk involved in the trademark filing, and because one process like the submit application, you can submit your trademark application. You can submit by the can be submitted to online, and this is a simple application form. You can submit to the trademark. There is no cybersecurity as such in this case.
Vignesh, could you please mute yourself, please?
Local and trademark law adapt to emerging technologies like AI generated content, virtual goods in the metaverse. Trademark is basically to protect the sign, words, data, color of combination. But to protect the generated contents, you have to file the copyright protection. Not the trademark. Trademark just protect the identity of the goods. And you are talking about the generated contents. Generated contents may be protected by the copyright protection, not by the trademark protection. Like if you have some symbol, if you have some shape, some identification, some representation, then you can protect the trademark. But for the content, you have to file the trademark copyright protection. Any other question? Dr. Tripathi, please.
Yeah, Dr. Tripathi.
Yeah, a very good session, sir. I would like to ask you, sir. So I have an idea, then I am going for a patent. So, if, for this trademarking, as I understand, it is more towards commercialization type. It is not towards idea generation type. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir. Absolutely right, sir. Protect that technology with the patent rights. But if you are selling this technology or that device as some name, protect that name with the trademark protection. Suppose developing a some machine ABC, and ABC machine is used some technology, but that technology is protected by the patent rights, but that brand name ABC is protected by the trademark protection. And if you are using some literature material to sell that product, you can protect that literature with the help of copyright protection. And if you are having some distinguished feature and novel feature, then you protect the shape of the device with the help of industrial design. So one product can protect by the multiple rights to the IP. So that only one single product is protected by the single application, single means of the IPR. You can protect by the different means of the IPR. Single, like you have your mobile phone is having multiple technologies by the patent rights. But if there is a brand name Apple, Samsung, and Nokia, these are trademarks. And the literature material which is for the selling of this phone by the copyright protection.